All right, hi. I just wanted to give a quick tutorial on how to use Edpuzzle if you've never used it. Middle school now has Edpuzzle Pro that the school was kind enough to provide, so it'd be great if everyone uses it so we can make sure we get our money's worth. It's a great online tool. It's good for flipped classroom or pre-teaching a topic or a review of a topic. And so if you already know how to do it, you can ignore me. If not, I'll show you a couple of cool things about it. All right, get rid of myself. All right. So when you sign up, make sure you sign up with your Imagine School Town Center Google account, because then you can link your Google Classroom to it really seamlessly and easy. I don't know what the Edpuzzle Pro promo code that we need is. Lisa said she wasn't sure how long that would take to get, but we'll have it soon. So I'm going to log in. Okay. All right. And then, so once you log in, you have my classes up here. You have my content. I'll show you how to make a video if you're not sure how to make a video, and then I'll show you about Google Classroom and how to link it and everything like that. There's some extra cool tools you can use with Edpuzzle Pro. One cool thing is that you're not limited to 20 videos. So if you create these videos for this year, you don't have to erase them once you hit 20, which is the point that I was at. So, all right, so let's say I teach world history. I want this video on Mesopotamia. So I'm just going to copy the link from YouTube. I'm going to search content, and usually, especially if it's from YouTube, the video will come up. So there's a couple things you can do. You can cut the video. So for example, this video has kind of a long intro here. So I could cut that so that when the kids start the video, it just starts right where you want them. You can add voiceover where you can add teaching information, and then you have questions that you can write. So I'll just show you real quick. So the first question I want is at 1:50. So I'm going to cut it to 1:46. I hit play.
And they discovered they could plant and harvest a kind of wheat they found growing wild. And they also found out how to tame wild goats and sheep and raise them for food. Grandfather calls that domestication.
All right, so if I want to ask a question on that, I go to questions, and
it meant they didn't.
So and you can add a multiple choice question, you can add an open-ended question, you can add a note. So I want to ask a question on that taming plants and animals and using them for better, called domestication. So I could just type that in. What is using plants and animals in a better way called? And then I could call it like, let's say, domestication or agriculture. And if I want to add another answer choice, I can add another answer choice here, and then you just hit save. And when the kids get to that point in the video, it's going to pause the video and they're going to answer the question. If they don't know the answer, they weren't paying attention, they can rewind it like 20 seconds and rewatch the part of the video that talks about that, and then answer it again. So I usually add 3 or 4 questions in a video, but I'll just hit finish. Okay, so now here is my assignment, and I'll show you how to link your Google Classroom. So if you go to my classes, all you have to do is hit add a new class, and you're going to choose Google Classroom, and you're going to, I've already imported my classes, just click the class, and you'll just hit import class. And everyone who signed up for your Google Classroom will automatically be connected to Edpuzzle. And if you put this assignment on your Google Classroom and they click it, they'll automatically be logged in. They don't have to log in. They don't have to put a name or anything like that. And if you have a new student come, as long as they join your Google Classroom, all you have to do is go to students and hit import students, and it will update your Edpuzzle with all your new students. So we've had a lot of students going from online to in-person. So as long as they join my in-person Google Classroom, all I have to do is hit import students, and it'll automatically update. And so there's a couple different ways to connect your Google Classroom, but this is really, the kids don't have to do anything on their end. As long as you click the class and hit import class, they'll automatically be in Edpuzzle. So that's really cool. It's really easy, really seamless. And if I want to make an assignment out of that video that we just did, so here's the video that we just did. I just click on it. It's in my content. I just click on it, and I can hit assign, and I just choose the one that I want to assign it to. And I always turn on CCs, and I always turn on prevent skipping so the kids can't skip forward in the video. And I can just hit post on Google Classroom, and you can put a start date in, and it won't start until that time. You can put a due date in right there. I'm just going to hit assign. And if I pull up my Google Classroom, I guess I could have this pulled up for you. Sorry. If I pull up the Google Classroom, I go to classwork, there's the assignment right there. And when the kids watch it and answer it, you can run reports. So if I go back to my classes and I go to do assignments, so you can run reports. So here's the one that my kids are currently working on. And if I scroll down, it tells me what percent they've watched. It tells me what their grade is, the last time they watched it, whether they've turned it in or not. So if I go down here, I can see that all these students have watched 100% of the video and they've got 100% of the questions right. If you do multiple choice, it will automatically grade it. If you do like short answers, you can go through and read the answers to the questions right here. If you're taking it for a grade, you can comment, you can mark it wrong, you can mark it right, you can comment. This is homework. I'm looking at it. These are all acceptable answers. These answers are all correct. And if it's just for like a homework, or you can just hit mark all ungraded as correct, and it'll grade it for you. And then you go back to my classes, you click on the assignment, and again, I can see who's done it, who hasn't. Sometimes I give like a little, if I made it homework, I give like a little exit ticket quiz over the video to make sure they've actually watched it. But it's a really cool tool. Again, that's how you create a video. If you have questions, you can call. I can help you through it, walk you through it. That's how you connect it to your Google Classroom, and that's how you assign it. And then this is how you check whether they did it or not. So hopefully that's helpful. I tried to keep it short. If you have any questions, let me know. It's a great tool, really easy to use with Google Classroom, really good for online learning, really good for homework. I use it a lot. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching.